I think I need something more than my fist for these walls.
Gallus gives Trine his halberd. There you go.
Okay. But this halberd isn't gonna do me much, but okay. He will take.
Yeah.
He'll take. Yeah. Go for it. All right, over speaking. Go for it.
Is there anything like do the sculpt, like the murals on the wall kind of like lead to anywhere? Is there some sort of like pattern that moves around the room?
Sorry, the what?
You said there were like murals on the wall, right?
Oh yeah.
Do they kind of lead anywhere? There's there any patterns that sort of like point anything out?
No, they kind of like almost like roll me a history, not history, like investigation.
Come on, natural 20.
And
Not quite.
you look at it and you realize the murals was placed after the murals was placed like the structure is older than the murals themselves, and by a significant margin.
Guess
You,
yeah.
You relate that?
Yeah.
And you get the sense it has patterns of the murals. If you look at it, it's basically the parts that is still visible. At least you can see it tells of the wars. Similar to the ones that in the previous one, it tells of fighting this person who this rope figure that and against his armies. You can see the ones. You see that the rope figure's armies has this golden color to them, while what seems to be the elves, quote unquote, the good guys, is they have long hairs, and they have thinner bodies, more slender bodies. You can see they talk about battles, locations of battles, like the results. Some of them, some they won, some of they lost, and it most of the murals like tells a singular line of wall tells a singular battle, and how they were defeated or how they win. If there is someone significant, they'll tell them. But you notice at the end there is every end of the story there is always a warrior, a singular elven warrior that is approached by someone wearing a singular warrior that stands out, that was given the mask. And while you check that, you notice Phobos and Deimos. You guys you guys are bagging the mask, and while you are grabbing it, you notice you realize that each pattern of the mask is different, and you get and since the mask carvings are tactile, you realize they make, in a sense, they give like initials. They have this Sylvan language to them.
I see. So they are like ceremonial slash identification masks. Okay. I will still keep pocketing. That's what I do, but I will make a mental note about it.
Okay. And after you guys bag around, each of you got 7 masks each before it get piled up in your. It gets too much.
I'll take it.
Okay, so right in there, you guys get a total of 14 masks, unless someone wants to bag as well. So each person can get up to 7 masks.
Oh. Gallus is gonna, hey, why are you guys bagging up those masks for?
They are made out of mithril. They are very, very, very useful and also somewhat expensive if you want some pocket money.
You say expensive?
Yes.
Oh, I love gold. Gallus is gonna start.
Weren't you
Stacking
saying
up.
that these were racist masks, Gallus?
Well, if I can make money off a bunch of racists, then I'm having a good day.
Fair.
Nice. So
Also,
was
Amos might have to dip because he got joinked to another place by his friends. So, yeah,
it's okay.
you
Touching
know,
grass is done.
he did. This is why you never touch grass. Is dangerous. You can get dragged somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like the grass will take you away, and you will never be seen again. Next thing you know, you have a husband and a wife.
Shane will go for one of the ones that Gallus is doing, but instead of bagging, he would snap it in half. Just say, these are useless.
Can you? Snap?
These are false masks.
Roll
care.
me a strength check, as it is
Really?
literally solid metal.
Oh, it's solid metal?
It is mithril.
Yeah.
Okay. Then he will probably just try to bend it.
Roll me strength check.
Okay.
I mean, mithril is light and malleable, somewhat. But
You grab it and you try to bend it, and it's harder than you thought. Like, and it's a bit hard.
don't get poked with one of those.
He grumbles, like, yeah. He just tries to go over to look at all the artwork to see if there's any indication of where they started, or there's like where I don't really know what I'm trying to say. He's just gonna look at all the artwork.
Yeah, so you continue your way, and looking at this pattern, it tells a story. And so far, they have been telling like battles. You notice
Is there any story of when they constructed this?
You make your way while they're bagging the mass. You what you try to bend it gets a little bit frustrated. You just you throw it away, and you make your way to the room with slabs, with the bed, with the stone bed, basically. You look as you look around, you notice when you realize that the warriors, since in this room there is three slabs, and when you look at the walls, you realize that the warriors here are put to sleep. Not put like no, they basically put on top of the slabs, and then you see the. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. All the mask has been given by a singular, like this image of a singular person. You can see it is an elven that is wearing an elven that has blue armor. So you see, and you can see when the warriors that have been gifted the mask sleep. They wear the mask and then they sleep onto the slabs. then the blue warrior did some magic on them. And then the next scene the next scene, then you can see the warriors stands up and they're with their mask on, and you can see like when they after the quote unquote the process is finished, you can see that they have this magical thing around their head, showing that either they have grown to become something else or they've become grown powerful.
Interesting. Still not gonna put them on.
And after you check around here, you guys continue down the line. You come across basically a room similar to this. It's basically a directory's room. Sorry, a record keeping room. But sadly, all the there are basically scrolls, shelves, and you can see rows and rows of sadly rotted scrolls. As you try to grab one, you can see the moment you grab them, they almost like turns into dust almost immediately.
Probably the place hasn't gotten looted yet. Seems very valuable.
I wonder why no one came to loot it. Maybe the angry ghost outside. Well, no, after I grab the masks, I want to follow Trin around for a little bit.
So you guys begin to follow, and it keeps you guys each panel you guys keep seeing more battles and more people being recruited, quote unquote, gifted the mask, and each like you notice it's a timeline, and the more and in each battle, more of the elven soldiers one by one, and more of them wears the mask until up to a certain point where you can see it's almost like the end of the like a wall at the end of the this hallway, not the hallway, like a wall, that a singular wall here, where it is basically a battalion of just masked warriors, and they all glows, and behind them is the blue armored elf.
Okay, you mentioned a lot of wars happening. What were they fighting?
They kept fighting the rope guy. It's always that rope guy.
It's just one of them?
Oh,
No, well, the leader is they always fight this gold armored warrior. Their enemy is always this gold armored people,
Oh, okay.
and they are led by a gold robe individual.
So blue robe versus gold robe. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, are any of you guys elves by any chance?
No.
no.
Do we look elvish to you?
I don't know. I try not to be as racist as the elves, so.
Although I thought, shepherds, weren't you able to read a lot of different languages? Do you know Elvish?
Yes, I obviously know Elvish. Let me take a look at this. And I read.
What would you like to read?
You know that thing you said, was it Sylvan you said it was written in?
Oh yeah, the carvings and math.
Yeah, I think.
You realize these are not words; these are names.
Hmm.
So each mask is made. They have different names. There are one that call. There's one that calls Avatel.
Gallus picks up a mask. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Said that.
Suddenly.
What?
We're fine. Nothing.
Okay.
Well, look at Gus and say, "Who is that? What semblance is that name?
Oh, I don't know. I think I was having a stroke.
You sure? You okay? Doesn't sound like anybody I know."
So Shepard, each of them just gives different names, and also while you're checking the mask, uh, you know, you as well. You're checking the mask. You can you're seeing from the eye hole, and you realize that. Wait, what? And you look down. You look up. The pedestal in the middle. There is something like almost like a dial that can only be seen through the mask.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you like to do with it?
I mean, what does is it just like? Is it just like a button? Like is there like a rune on the dial?
You can see it is a dial that it's kind of like those telephones, like those old telephones. But it is a circular dial that is that is attached to the wall to the thing, and you can see the runes. Roll me Arcana. Seems like can only be seen through the mask, and you as you look at it, you can see that there are some runes there.
Am I able to? Would I be able to know what those runes are? Do I have to roll like an Arcana check?
Yes, yeah, you can try.
Damn. 13?
13. You see, these are almost like a combination, basically. These are phases of the moon.
Okay. What phase of like, is it all of them? Is it a few of them?
See, like these are the hold on, what is it? There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's kind of like this. Stringer. It's kind of like this, but in but it is the elven version. So elvens they have word for each of the faces. So the runes are basically Sylvan words for the current phase of the moon. So there is the third quarters, waning full moon and such. And currently it is the dial is going to return to the new moon.
Is it a new moon right now?
You look outside and it's well, it's
We look outside.
it's still evening, but current from the judging from the time should be first quarter.
Can I like change the dial? Is is it like a rotating thing where it's like
Yes, it can be rotated.
all right, can I rotate it to the first quarter?
So you guys see that you guys see Shepard looks at the mess through almost like a looking through like a magnifying glass, and he looks through this empty this empty this empty like slab of this slab, and then suddenly you see him grabbing something that doesn't exist, and you see you guys hear, and as you pull back to the first quarter, you see the room almost like turns back in time, and you can see like you this is happening in real time, and like everything turns back in time, and you can see there are some goblins here and there, and then there are some people, there are some adventurers. It keeps going back. What do you guys like to do? But they are basically just almost like the shades of those time shades when time is flowing back. So you guys are basically outside of time right now, at least in this time flow. And you
Gallus
guys-
Treen's hand.
Sorry.
Gallus grabs Treen's hand.
Okay.
Oh, me, buddy. I don't know what's going on here.
Shepard, what did you do?
He will protect Gallus's eyes from witnessing this atrocity in his eyes.
So like the
Just look at my purple hand. Don't witness this. This is ugly.
what? Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of just had to zone out because I thought someone knocked on my door. So I turned the dial, and the room is seemingly turning back in time. Is it like that scene in Infinity War where Thanos shows how Titan was before it got destroyed? Is this something like that where it's like reality is just like showing the past?
I think we're like going back in time. Like
Yeah, it's kind of like going back in time, and you guys can see like events happening at reverse high speed.
Okay.
Whatever you did, turn it back. Do whatever. Just stop it.
But
Okay, it's okay.
We're not in. We haven't actually time traveled though. We're just seeing past events now.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Is there
Green picks
Is
up
there
Gallus
any-
and heads away
is there
from
is there
Spectral.
is there any actual way to tell that we're just like, I don't know, specters, like like looking at the past and not like we're actually there?
You know
Like
one
do
of them.
we like I know like we're seeing it, but is there a way for us to tell in character that's like this is not happening in this exact moment?
It is reversing at high speed, and you can see you can see like the walls, they have this almost like illusionary like layer to it, like showing what happened on that current timeline, and it is quickly like reverting into its original state. You see the illusionary layer gets prettier, gets nicer and nicer as time is reversed back. So the moss that grows on the wall slowly like fades away, grows back into it. Grows smaller and smaller and smaller, and the carvings is the stone carving is slowly returning back to its pristine state. The statues that the heads of the statues that fall, it reverses and puts it back as a stone, reverts, preventing it from. And as you reach out, you can see there are some specters of people passing through and in. They passes you like nothing happening, and when you grab any structure, you can feel that this is illusion. There's actually like the stone is still old.
Do we see any of them with masks on?
Currently, no. You only see mostly adventurers, people coming in and out, goblins. Oscar's people, and as it goes back, it goes back, and you can see there are some. This place becomes almost like a refuge camp. You see, as time goes back, there are some camps here and there. People creating magic. People creating almost like Leomon's tiny hut kind of deal. They're creating tiny huts for people to live in, and soup kitchens being set up onto the sides, and children just running about. Seemingly, this is and. Before it was abandoned, and then it stops to a certain point. When you pull it at first quarter, it stops to a certain point where what was it? It stops at the refuge camp, and you can see it's basically you guys see an illusion of just fading image of a refuge camp of people around here, and they are all frozen in time because the time reversal has stopped.
I want to go back to where the masks were. I suppose that they are there technically.
As you went outside the hallway again, you went to the room of the mask. You can see the mask is not there. All the illusion revealed that the so at this stage,
because I picked up the masks, so did this reverse? It's an illusion, obviously, but did the illusion reverse before I picked up the mask? So the masks are just there, or?
Since you grabbed, you notice that everything that you have and you carry is not affected.
Oh. Yeah. Well,
So you went.
It's an illusion, but do I see the masks in the pedestal still, like one next to another? Even the ones that I have in my pocket, well, in my backpack.
Yeah. So the ones that you see, like when you went to the room, you can see like people. There's this old elven person that is lining up the mask.
Oh.
And you can see that he is a wood elf.
Okay. Does he have a mask?
No, he doesn't. He's just an old elven, and you can see he has a tattered robe. Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
Big.
Big tree. Is he wearing any type of special clothes, or just regular, like, normal clothes?
You see that this roll me perception check.
Perception.
How do I make myself smaller?
Token settings and appearance. Make sure that the dimensions.
19.
You're so big.
Man, do it.
That's what she said.
Oh, there you go.
Token settings.
That's fine.
So, Focus, you went to this guy. This person is. You can see it. He is an elven academist. So elven scholars, they have this uniform. Elven society likes to assign their roles to their clothes, and so this one is seemingly though it is ragged and seemingly after he was it looks like he just ran through the woods and the forest is tearing his clothes off. It is obvious that this one is a scholar. And you look behind him. As you look the tabard, this is an Arvanum elf.
Arvanum elf. What do I know about
Which
elves?
is only that they are the oldest elven clan.
Great.
Their existence predates the empire, and they are now like kind of like one of the most powerful powerful conglomerate, basically in this continent. They have monopoly over the Argus stones, and they mostly have monopoly over the engine that uses Argus stone.
I wonder if they will be happy or very angry at us taking the masks. But that's not something that I need to worry about for now. But he's the only elf around, right?
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna walk to Shepherd. So, care to explain what you did? What is this?
There seems to be some sort of well, obviously as you tell since we saw you like rummaging around, just a glimpse into the past. When I was looking through the masks, there was a dial of sorts that told the phases of the moon. It was on the phase of the new moon, and I swapped it to the current phase right now, which is the first quarter. I don't know what happens if I change it to other ones. I assume that this will just all go away, but
Can you keep going back? If you go a full circle and back into the first quarter?
it. I go turn the dial back to the new moon. Not all the way around, but like counterclockwise or clockwise.
So clockwise. Where would you like it to end? And end up.
No. I mean, like looking at the diagram, I'm assuming that's how it's like ordered, right?
Yep.
So we went from new moon counterclockwise to first quarter.
Yes.
Can I go back clockwise to new moon?
Yes.
Like reset it.
Yep. So as you pull it to the new moon, the loud creaking happens again, and time you see it fast forwards again, and you can see the refugees. The refugee leaves the camp because it's someone like came up to the entrance of the hallway, shouts, and everyone like seemingly like gets rejoiced, and everyone and the refuge camp is abandoned at least, but they clean themselves up first, and after that the place is left alone as it is. Time begins to retake it. So, stones becomes old and rotted statues. Statues broke. Rats coming in and out. Goblins, and it returns back to original form.
Okay, because I don't know. It's weird because you said it was an illusion, but then there are things happen. Maybe I'm getting confused. But is the like for example during the when we changed it back when I changed it to the first time, was the moss literally going away? Like if we touched where the moss was before, would we feel no moss?
No, he said said you felt the old stuff, right? You could tell it was
you would still feel the moss.
Okay, yeah, because it's
It's kind of like a superposition, like a hologram on top of this place that is just going back.
Yeah.
Phobos is gonna look back at Shepard and say, I think you went the wrong way there, mate.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure we were able to go back.
Well,
And, well, now we can't. Because, if I think it would be, if I went back, if I reset it and it didn't go back to normal, then that probably means something bad's gonna happen.
You know what? I'm sick of this room. I think we should just get out of here and keep moving forward.
Are you gonna throw up?
No, but I might have to pray for a week.
Okay.
yeah, perhaps.
I say make a full circle. Make a full circle in the moon. See what happens at the very, very beginning. I don't think Gallus can take much more of this.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. I'm just gonna say crank it up as far as it goes.
Yep.
At least we before we leave.
Let's get the beginning picture or the full picture. Here we go.
Gallus gets on his hands and knees. Death and glory in the name of Morte, and he just keeps chanting that over and over and over.
Okay.
You will feel a train pat your back a couple times. It's okay. It's okay. Orte's
feel
here. Orte's here.
You feel him shuddering. Okay. So, what do you guys think? Like,
This is
I don't know.
basically a time capsule-ish.
We're in a time capsule. Basically.
are we here just to? Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
This place. It seems that this is just a exposition place as to what happened with the elves. So basically, this place is full of lore. But I think I don't know. There's a story here somewhere, and I think that as the closest we get to Oscar, the more we're gonna learn about what happened with the elves and stuff.
I thought Oscar was like a hobgoblin. This seems really fucking old.
I don't think we have seen how
Yeah.
Oscar looks like.
He uses necromancy, so he could be however old. When we were,
Just do that fucking lich or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. So I don't know if you were there for the session when we were at the witch's like tree house, right? We defeated her. We got approached by kind of this illusion of Oscar. He was using necromancy there, so
Yeah.
he could be whatever.
So this
He could be
is
old.
or something. But yeah, it can just be whatever. We do know that he has a tricone hat, but anything with a head can have a tricone hat. So yeah, that doesn't help a lot.
I guarantee you, he's a cloaked figure, 100%.
Thinking that he's a pirate. Oh.
I hate pirates.
All they do is steal your gold and rape innocent children. They deserve nothing but death.
Booty.
The only thing they're gonna plunder from this booty is a fist up their ass.
Yeah, you tell him, Jane. You tell him.
Oh, I will.
Nas is back. Hi Nas, welcome back.
Alright, so what do you guys like to do?
Shepard,
Shepard.
What?
will you care to do the honors?
Do the honors of what? Oh, turning the dial, right. I want to swap it to the waxing crescent. I want to see what happens if I'm in a different phase. So, like the in between of new moon and first quarter.
What the
A loud whirling happens again, and the time flows back. And you can see it. You have seen this reverse before, but instead of going fully back to the refuge camp, stops to a certain point, and you can see there is a singular person, there's singular masked person, and his goblin, a squad of basically hobgoblins. See, it seems you can see like he's wearing he's wearing what's that thing? He's wearing one of the masks, but it doesn't seem to be it's not from the walls. It seems to be his own mask, since you guys notice that it is an intact 75 mask, and this guy wearing his own. He's frozen in time, so, and there is like 5 hobgoblins running, like going around, and he seems to point at something.
What is he pointing at?
So you look at it, and you can see it points at this entrance over here. Points at the entrance.
So he didn't.
And you can see in the entrance that. Sorry?
So he didn't come here for the masks then.
No.
Doesn't seem. He points at this hallway, which leads to a dead end, almost like but it has a mural. It has a mural of a mirror, which is weird.
Yeah, that's all.
Is the mirror still there, or no?
It's a mural of a mirror, but you see, when you guys first came here, the mural is still there, but it's already like it's already been worn by time. This the current with the waning crescent, the mural is old, but still better looking than it is now.
Okay.
Hey, is there a full moon option?
Really?
There's an option for every phase of the moon.
Go full moon. Bad things always happen on the full moon.
True.
Why, in that case, why would you want me to do that? Are you
Well-
stupid?
It's just an image, isn't it?
It is an illusion, so
I'm
This-
going to the.
this-
I'm going to go to the phase directly after first quarter. I'm going to do these one at a time.
Bean's gonna go up to where the guy is pointing and attempt to see if the wall is hollow or not. That's inside this mural.
You tap it. It's hollow. If anything, the wall is cold.
well, does some
Run my hand along the wall, seeing if there's something in particular going on, but probably not.
You went around it, and you take a look at it, and it doesn't seem to be. There's nothing. The wall is there is something beyond the wall, and the wall is cold. But when you feel your hands around the mural, or at least around it, nothing.
Okay. You will say to the party over by the slab, just say, "This thing seems pretty weak. I could get through here eventually, but proceed forward."
Gallus, upon hearing this, takes his halberd.
Move out the way, tree. And he.
No, not yet.
Why not?
We need this. We don't know what's beyond. If we collapse this wall, it may collapse the whole thing. That's why I haven't done it yet.
I'll be glad to find an escape from this hell.
With 10,000 tons of rock on your head, I don't think so.
Praise be to death and glory in the name of Morte.
The only thing you'll be praising is her in your eternal sleep.
All right, fine, I'll wait.
Great, somehow you convinced him. Alright, keep turning the dial. Well, I guess Train is just checking if he can take down the wall.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. You guys cannot see the dial. Only Shepard does.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Shepard has said it is a dial, so.
Yes. Okay. What do you like to do?
He said that he wanted to go.
Wait, did you say anything? My monitor turned off, and therefore
What?
I couldn't hear anything.
The only
What did
thing
you-
I said was that the wall inside the mirror, the far wall, is almost hollow. So it seems like we could get through.
Yeah.
I think that Shepard was gonna turn the dial past the first quarter, so go even further back to the next step.
Waxing dip.
Waxing gibbous or crescent?
Waxing.
You guys are currently in the crescent.
Yeah, he said that he wanted to go past the first quarter.
You wanted to go to
I'm guessing waxing gibbous.
waxing gibbous, yeah.
All right. So how's it gonna be, Shepard? You wanna pull it to waxing gibbous?
Yep.
All right. And this time it pulls back and back and back and back and back. Reverse time once again, and by this point, it reaches to a point where you can see that is the refugees begins to reverse, and it begins to go back, and this place suddenly you can see there are scholars that access through the scrolls, and they are they're chatting, and you can see and you after some pullbacks, after reversing, this place becomes more and more pristine. You can see the floor turns out to be the floor is marble, and you can see the light lits, and you can people coming. You can see shades coming in and out of the window mural, and then you can you notice.
Do we notice people coming in and out where there would be a wall?
Yep.
Okay.
And you see there are currently people. You can see there are some scaffoldings of people painting the murals of what is happening, and you see some of you notice this place is acting as now this place was acting as a like. We're gonna die, so we're gonna keep our records here, so the future will know what happens, kind of deal.
It's a vault.
And you can see that they put all their scrolls here, and you can see that onto the other side of the hallway there are scribe tables, which is the wood now at this point has been rotted away. You can see like the Scrabble, the scribes, they're like rushing through it, but it's in reverse. So you can see like their stress turns into panic, as panic turns into stress, turns into worry, and it's when it goes back to and it stops at a group of researchers. A group of scholars. It's a mixture of multiple schools. There are the Arfanums. There are those from you don't know that their specific name, but you know that they're from Zahan, which is a city up north, an elven city up north. There are like multiple scholars. They're currently storing their records here. and you see like a person walking out of the thingies.
So this is some sort of a bunker or something, or a vault to maintain knowledge. Anyone wearing a mask?
No one.
Is the wall mirror thingy open, or can now that it looks pristine, can we see if there's like a button or a lever or something that they use to open it or something?
You can see there is no levers here, but you can see that it is instead of a wall. Oh yeah, I forgot. From the background, like from the before the finals in the time reverse when the final scroll was placed, you can see a magical stone wall was casted onto the entrance. But it's in reverse, so he casts basically like, he casts it and he gets out. It's a final act, a final action that happens in this. In this bunker.
Wait,
So
does the wall,
right now,
does the wall grow
the wall
from
is
the floor
open.
or something?
It's an act. But since it is illusion, you tap it and it's a wall. It's still a wall.
But did the wall like grew from the floor or the ceiling or something, or?
The wall grew from the floor, so it's a go up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we don't need to like break it down then. If we want to get to the other side, we're gonna have to break this thing down. Unless we know that there is a pathway through the other way.
Upon hearing this, Gallus smashes the wall with his halberd.
Make an attack.
Trin will challenge you.
Or you're armored against the wall.
You still make an attack?
Yeah.
It's a wall.
Oof.
That's minimum damage. Goddamn.
You see, they have the ricochets of, and you have to catch yourself if not before you fall to the ground from the impact.
I think stop him.
Wait, did you destroy the wall and you fell through something?
No. It's like he hits the wall, and the impact was so strong that he's pushed back.
Train.
Why are you trying to destroy the walls of this like building that we're in currently?
Because we're watching people walk through this wall to get to the main entryway behind you. It seems like it is. I told the group before it's hollow, or somewhat hollow. We can get in with time.
If we think this is a door, it's not an integral structure, right? It moves, obviously. Drain, bash it down.
You know, I've seen you cry. I've seen you pray. I've seen you like knock a few times. I'm beginning to think it takes a little bit more effort than just my fist. You know, I could put my whole entire weight and drop kick this thing, but I feel like we need, you know, dynamite or something. I don't know. I could give it a drop kick if you could convince me.
Do you have any of that dynamite from the first village still?
Run out.
Who not?
Yeah, you guys ran out.
Nah.
You can still have it. Check your inventory. Two of you.
No, I didn't take any. I don't remember.
Okay, then no.
And I guess none of you have a pickaxe. For some.
I have a crowbar.
Oh wait, my brother has a miner's pick. Oh wait, I
Green
have
has
a
a
miner's
crowbar.
pick. Hold on. fucking archaeologists are gonna get to work again. Hey Naz, good
You guys
plan.
wanna
I'm gonna pick
try to
them all.
excavate it?
Yeah.
Okay, so so who's going to pick it?
Well, I mean, Deimos and I have miner's picks, and I know we know how to use them, so we're probably gonna go at it together.
Okay, so you see two of you begins to bash onto the past the illusion. You can see the mining echoes, and sure enough, the impact echoes to the other both sides. So Trin was right. It's hollow on the other side, and after some bashing here and there, it hits to a certain point where it hits the wall, and then it creates a hole where the wind begins to flow out of it. You guys keep hitting it until it begins to reveal a path, like reveal a hole wide enough for you guys to see what's beyond that. Using your dark vision, you see that it is stairs that leads down. With the illusion going on, it is a very pristine. It's almost like even with the illusion going on, you can see this is an older part of the building.
These stairs go.
I'm gonna give a high five to my brother.
Yay! High five.
High five.
Self five.
It's all five. Hey. I guess we make the hole big enough for Trin to go through, because if he can go through, we can all go through it.
A little bit too big for Train. With Phobos, maybe.
What about Gallus?
Gallus is too big. You have armor on.
Can we keep widening?
You
the
guys,
hole?
you guys can continue mining it away until it's wide enough for you guys to pass through if you guys want.
Okay.
Goddamn elves and holes. Done in this place.
And that they were just trying to survive at the time. Maybe they weren't racist then.
No, elves are always racist.
But you don't know. Maybe all the race.
Well, that's pretty
Maybe the
racist
elves are
from
racist
you,
right
That's
now.
pretty racist
but
of you,
back
don't
then.
you think?
Okay, let's be honest with ourselves here. Have you ever come across another race that judges other races more than elves?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dwarves?
Fair point. But at this point, we're pretty much comparing tomatoes and tomatoes, so I don't know what you want from me.
Right, fair. Right. While Shepard
Bang,
is
bang.
working on the dial, we're gonna keep working on the hole.
All right, yeah, just let me know when you want me to change the phase again, and I'll do it.
Yeah, at this point, just keep going.
All right.
Go to full moon or go all the way to waning crescent. Doesn't matter.
I'll go to full moon now.
All right. Pulls back, and then you can see one by one the scrolls are taken away, and you can see the murals are removed, and instead this is a pristine white wall with some golden railings. You see the gold railings, and the chandelier is lit by magical lights. You see from the marble flooring. This place it moves back, and you can see explosions. You can see like a reverse explosion. Well, there's no sound, but explosion from the sides. From the entrance. You can see rocks flying out, but in reversed. And then you see at this point it moves back, and you can see a blue. Sorry, you can see that there's a funeral procession happening here. You can see that in here there is like a gathering of people, powerful people. It seems from their ornate robes, and you can see the one inside the coffin is someone of blue with this sapphire, uh, with this armor that has been laden with sapphire. You can see this is a very old elf, and from the reverse, like the coffin is being pulled out from the hole. It's placed here, and then there is a procession going in reverse, and currently it stops right right at the beginning of the procession. So you can see there is lots of shades, and in the middle of it there's a coffin. And you see like there is a figure standing on top of the stairs, giving the funeral speech.
Oh, so this.
Someone can roll me history check if you have proficiency.
Oh, guess what?
Oh,
The brothers.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And we
damn.
Oof.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't have proficiency, but I guess I'll.
wow. We all rolled like the same fucking number,
Yeah.
except for the 1, that one. Like, Jesus.
Nice. Oh,
Green.
let's go.
Shepard and Deimos and Phobos. You have no idea who this guy is. Kinda, he's from the robes. This is royalty. And Treen, you gotta get the sense that, hey, I know that guy.
He's important. I know him. Yes.
At least you have seen his face in a picture frame before, in a painting frame, when you were traveling doing your smackdown. Some of the wood elves like to wrestle. The wood elf wrestling is kind of like those fast paced, sort of those thin people that like to spin around someone's body
Ah, yes.
and using their entire body weight to trip someone, kind of like those style. And you've seen when one of the nobles is quite a fan and has set up matches. You see his face. You see the face of this man, the face of this shade, in one of the paintings. You didn't get to read his name, but you know that he is a king. At least he is the former king of the Wood Elves. Since everyone is now under the Empire now.
At least I recognize him as the guy on the mural.
So we just basically need to translate this guy's name with Shepard over here.
You guys don't. You didn't see the names at least. So.
Oh, we did. Okay. Is it? Is it written anywhere on the mask itself, since it's open view coffin? No.
He is not. There is no. He doesn't wear a mask. He only gives the mask and empower them.
So he's the blue rope person. Okay.
Yeah, he's the blue rope guy. It seems.
So this is not a vault or a safe. This is a mausoleum. Now I feel like a gravekeeper, a gravedigger, from stealing these masks. Not that I'm gonna stop though, and I just continue mining.
Kong, because he keeps away the stuff.
If he didn't stop me before, he's not gonna stop me now.
Yes.
So it's a,
I mean, we kind of knew when we entered this place that these masks belong to some people.
yeah.
So
Well, I mean, we didn't know if they weren't used and they were just keeping it to use on new generations, but I think now we can assume that these belong to some of the masked people, and when they died, the only remained was the mask, and they just put them here.
but that leads the question of where are the other people? Where are the other slain warriors? There's only this one instance. Let's go back where the others have laid.
Yeah. Keep going back.
Maybe it's below.
All right, turn it back one notch to whining.
Goes back further and further. You can say this is this place becomes a lab. You can see you can see that wait, yeah. So you notice like there's the statues. The statues are alive back then.
But
Not alive as in they were humans, but they're automaton. Golem. You can see they move around and serve, and you can see the middle table where the dial is used to be longer. It used to be a war table, or at least a table. You can see papers lying around, parchment lying around, and you can see the blue robe guy, the blue robe elves is leading whatever's research that is going on here. And you can see that the tablets, the racks were once smooth stoned, that instead has this arcane panel on them. And you can see as it moves back, you can see he is being guarded by a singular masked individual. As you look at the mask name, this is the guy's name. Hold on. Wait. Goblin of Goblin. You can see the mask has the sylvan pattern calling his name.
that was good. Okay.
Oh shit! Careful. You notice they were doing something. Sorry. Each time like it goes back in time, and it goes to a point where someone, yes, a person, like there is the pattern of someone standing here, and and that person seems to be interviewed by this small council of people that is being led by the blue robe guy.
Is he wearing golden clothes?
No, like it's multiple people. It's multiple people, and it gets to sure enough. But yes, there is a certain it pauses, and it comes to a certain point where you can see someone of it's obviously the time stops at a person talking. He is obviously of royalty. You can see this guy has gold coat on him. He has long hair, hand, a sun-kissed hand. But you see from his eyes that his eyes of a reptile.
Of what?
Yes, his eyes has this golden, like shimmering golden color. He doesn't even try to hide it. And you can see he's discussing with the blue robe guy, which looked quite pissed for some reason.
I'm getting the picture as to what's going on. My spidey senses are tingling.
I think we pretty much know what happened next.
Yeah.
They went to war and blue guy lost. The real question is what were they arguing about?
Well, actually, we don't know if blue guy lost because, for as far as we know, blue guy. Well, as far as String knows, blue guy is a king, so he was still alive. But what about Gold Boy? Do I recognize him from any type of books or anything that I have seen before?
Which guy? The gold guy or the blue?
Gold guy. I mean, blue guy. We already know that he's like a previous king or whatever. Well,
Oh no, the blue guy is, you never seen the blue guy before. The one that's giving the procession of the blue guy's funeral was the king.
Oh, okay.
I get it mixed up. Sorry.
Yeah, gotcha. No, never mind. But what about
But-
what about the gold guy?
So the person in the coffin wasn't the blue guy; it was the king.
No, it was the blue guy. The king was doing the procession over the blue guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't recognize the blue guy. Do we recognize the gold guy?
Roll me history check.
Alright, let's fucking roll it. Please. You know what? I'm gonna roll my brother first. He can take all the bad luck. Good job, brother.
Ooh.
Good job, brother. Let's go.
Ooh.
Damn, let's go, Shipper.
That's another nat 20.
Hell yeah.
I don't even need to do it. So I'll do it
He was
anyways.
fine. He was fine. Okay, sorry. Nice.
See how much I know.
Gallus. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I seen that guy. That guy was there. Yeah, that was him.
That was important, yes.
Yeah,
He's important.
I agree.
Gallus.
Yeah,
That guy, he was on the wall. Can you
Yeah.
believe that?
I know. I see it.
He's right there. Look at him.
Oh my god.
Gal's tap Trina on the back, like isn't that there, buddy?
Look at him. He's so handsome.
So Phobos, you've heard rumors. You have heard rumors that so the Empire wasn't always this powerful.
Oh, Gallus just died.
Yeah.
He just died.
Nice of
No.
So the Emperor wasn't know this.
So, and after you look at his robes, and you see he has the imperial tabard. So at least on his armor. Sorry, on his embroidered clothes. Phobo, Shepard, you have you know from the tales that there is this rumor that the emperor of this empire is immortal. There are many rumors, but there are many rumors that he is actually a long line of people, a long line of, yeah, as usual, as any emperor, like he has his sons and such. But the most prevalent rumor is two things: he is a dragon, and he is immortal.
Well, that makes
And And what we know about the Emperor is that he has sun-kissed tan and a lush hair. So there is a possibility that you guys are looking at the Emperor right now.
Oh.
Can Gallus, like, you said dragon, right? Can Gallus, like, get any distinct sort of, like, tells from what he's looking at? See if there's anything that might resemble that.
Yeah, you go up to him. You go up to the shade, and you look at his eyes. You scan his body, tap on him. Well, you cannot tap. I mean, it is an illusion. You look at him. The eyes. It's always the eyes. The dragons, especially great dragons, they don't hide. If
Hold on, wait. You're cutting in and out a lot.
Just for a second.
Hello.
Yep, you're good. Yep.
Okay, so you look at it and you realize it's this guy, whoever this person, if it's Emperor or not, he's a polymorph dragon.
What would Gallus know about polymorph dragons?
Would you know anything about? I think just because you're dragonborn doesn't mean you know much about dragons, other than like the basic information that like anyone would know. Unless like you're from a specified region, like Zandev.
Wait, you're from Zandev? Yeah. So
I'm from Zandev, yes, but
yeah,
that's like
Gallus from Zandev.
If you're an elf, you'd know a little bit about Elven, about your race and where it came from, right? And sort of like the different clans and sort of thing.
So in this my world, like dragons are dragonborns are actually dragonkin. It's like they're related to dragons in a way. So there is this common knowledge, at least, that dragons can transform. Sometimes they get a bit too arrogant, especially powerful dragons. They get a bit too arrogant and they transform not because trying to hide, but only from convenience. Like, this place is too big. Let me transform to fit the size.
Doing too small.
Yeah.
Can I get a gauge on this guy's demeanor, like whether it's one of the two?
Is the guy is serious, and you see he's trying to negotiate. You see, he gives that look. He gives that look at you. Sure, you want to do this?
Gallus is gonna tell the party,
hey guys, this guy's giving me the creeps. There's this whole tale about polymorph dragons, right? They have a habit of changing shape based on their needs, right? And whoever this guy is, he's not to be messed with. He's pretty. I don't know. I just don't like it.
You do realize it's still an illusion, right?
Yeah, but whatever we're dealing with here, it's definitely a lot bigger than just a room of knowledge.
Dragon. Where have we seen a dragon?
Gallus raises his hand.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Aside from you. Phobos takes a break from picking. She just puts the pick
My
down
turn.
and leans on top of it. Oh, she just gives it to Trin. Oh, you big boy.
He will use his.
Gallus is gonna try saying something in Draconic, seeing if anything happens.
What do you like to
Just a bunch of random stuff like that. Be like,
Open. Hello. Welcome.
He's an illusion.
It's a hologram. I'm sorry. It's an illusion. That's not going to work.
Also, this
Yeah.
is Elvic, so I think if this was a draconic rune, that would probably work though.
Look, you never know, right? I don't see you guys talking in Elven. Just trying to do my best what I've got here.
Fair enough.
You speak in Draconic, and sadly, nothing happens.
Yeah.
I think we have an extra piece on this puzzle. And the ruins where we were before, where we fought the guy that I definitely remember his name, Lorik. In the ruins where we found Lorik, wasn't there a depiction of a dragon or something that you saw, Shepard? Or people fighting one? I think it's probably the next part of the story of whatever happened with this thing. The elves got mad to this dragon or something, a great war started, and then they sealed the dragon. I think. Don't remember.
what sort of magic do dragons use? Is it like inherently good, evil, more of like a?
The funky thing is, roll me history.
Okay.
You just the general sense, you know, dragon can do magic.
Yes.
That's about it.
They have magic, yes.
Yeah,
Hey.
they have-
I am a dragon.
You're magical, so he must be magical too, right? Yeah.
Hey, racism.
But watch yourself, Dream. You sound like an elf there.
A gold dragon.
I don't know what you talk about. Every dragon has magic. What's that spit that comes out of your mouth? Is that, what do you call that? Is that not magic? Is that puke?
All the
Okay, let me just put this together, right? So basically, right, the first ruins we went to was Elven, right? And
Same as this.
in that, no, the one where we got the first gem from.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, no, the fire elemental.
Ah, yeah, that's where we found. That's where we fought Lorik. Is the one that I was talking about.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. So it was a elven ruin with murals. We found the stone. Something to do with a dragon, right?
Yes.
Now we're here in another elven ruin with more murals, right? Looking at the past, right, with elves and this dragon guy.
Yes.
I think the only thing that connects that before and this here is the gem that we found.
So do you think that there's a gem here too?
Yeah.
Well, if not that, then this place, you know,
Then we could try to find places where to put our gems. Maybe it powers this thing. Maybe it powers this whole site.
maybe we touch them together.
Yeah, you want to touch balls real quick?
As far
What
as
if I do
know, the one
Let's
that
touch
created
balls. I got the earth ball. Where's the fireball? I'll touch him. I'll touch him right now.
we know that the one that created the seals was the hag that we killed. I don't think that unless she got the balls from here. But
Look, I don't think they're just creating magical seals, right? I think these balls have some relevance here, right?
I mean,
Think
they're
about-
glowy and they're resistant. They have seals on them, so why would they have some importance?
Well, they're the most powerful magic we've come across on this journey, right? And the trail we've been following has you know led us through these elven ruins. So I don't know. Someone pull out the balls and do something. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a place for me to put the ball.
Just touch them together, Treen.
I don't have the other ball. Spectral does.
Damn it.
Shepard does.
stop touching balls. I don't think
You touch my ball.
There's a
I'll
Spectral.
touch his ball when he touches my ball.
Spectral, give me the ball.
Wait, what?
Shepard, give me the ball.
The ball?
Yeah, the gem.
No. Why?
I want it. Give it to me now.
No, wasn't the whole point of this so that way they don't have it together?
Yeah, but we're done with that. Give it here.
And Gallus is going to walk up to Shepard and stand over him broodingly.
That sounds like a very bad idea. I'm not doing it. No.
Gallus is going to pick up Shepard and turn him upside down and start shaking.
Shepard.
Can I resist?
Yes. So, Gallus, roll me a strength athletics check, while Shepard, roll me either a dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw.
Oh, you might get lucky. Yeah.
Gallus, you try to snatch him, but Shepard dodges away and quickly pulls back.
Don't you fucking touch me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, what else are we doing here? We're just standing here with our hands in our pants.
Well, we're not done yet.
Turn the dial then. Do something else.
Gallus, go
Balls in
back.
our pockets.
Turns into the third quarter.
So, say,
By the way, I used the pickaxe and a strength check to try and get the door or the wall more open than it already is.
yep, at this point it gets bigger, and you guys could fit comfortably there. Train, you have to squeeze in a bit, but nothing.
I'll just punch a few stones out of the way.
Oh, okay. So at this point, it takes time reverses again and pulls back, and it continues on at a speed that is almost unmatched. And you notice that it pulls back, and you say at this point the building the war slowly, not the war. This place has slowly become more and more almost arcanely advanced. Like a lot of the there's lots of magical crystals. A lot of magical crystals. This place. You notice the catacombs here. They are slowly being. The stairs there. It gets more grander, and there are other passages here as well. This building, and you can see the building turns slowly into almost like a research area. And it fills up, and you can see the blue robe guy. He just looks around and is reviewing the at least the improvement that is made to this building. And you can see there's again, the blue person is being guarded by a masked individual, but his name, he has the same name. It's the same person that guards him previously. You see him talking to multiple. You see the blue robe guy talking to multiple people. This seems to be his lab now. He studies the arcane here, and he spends most of his time basically tinkering with the arcane panels in the area.
So we didn't build this then.
and after some time, the scene, the time stops at the point. This it is waning gip. Did you pull back to waning gibis or third quarter?
Third quarter.
Oh, third quarter. Okay.
Yeah, just third.
I forgot to mention. If third quarter, then he is currently working. He's currently working on like a magical. You see, he's researching. Yeah. Let me rephrase that. An Arvanum scholar. The scene stops when an Arvanum scholar shows him a blueprint, an incomplete blueprint. The blueprint is some part of it is burned, some things is broken. Some paper, some part of it is just ripped off. You can see the blue guy looks at this blueprint, and you can see his eyes light up. Well, not you can see like you
What is
see
his
that,
facial expression?
yeah, like yes. You see the blueprint. There's the blueprint there.
Can I look at the blueprint?
Roll investigation or history.
I think they're gonna be the same. Nope. History. And nice. Fuck.
Shepard, you could do it since it's his history.
Nice.
Shepard, you look at it, Phobos. You look at some lines, and this is a blueprint of a machinery. The machinery, like you look at the machinery and say, "What is this machinery?" As the parts is foreign to you, Shepard. You when you look at that parts, you begin to piece in together, and you see a singular. The blueprint may be incomplete, but the description at least it writes. What's the word?
Mech.
Shit! I forgot its original name. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da-dun.
Messengers. If it is what I think it is, then everything will make more sense. Come on, Ness. Show me that cybernetic dragon. Cybernetic dragon.
Yes, Naz, do it. Show me that that +3 demon slaying sword.
What is that? A knife! No!
No!
You know what's BS? I haven't rolled higher than a 10 today, and you guys are getting like I think Shepard got 2 nat 20s and
Yep. And a lot of high rolls.
not my day today.
You have gotten like 2 nat ones. I've gotten a nat one too, Jesus. Our luck. This shit is kinda shit.
Yeah. Hey.
The thing is that it's not combat.
If it was combat, I think Gallus would be in trouble.
Yeah, pick
Who?
one, yeah.
I would be. I'm out of juice.
Well, look at the bright side. If there is a tomb upstairs, we can rest there.
We could have rested back there.
Oh yeah, right, next to the water infested with undead. That's a super great idea.
Mm-hmm. That's,
Wow.
that's so.
They're all dead.
What do you mean?
Mhm.
We killed them all.
They were undead.
There's no point. The place is concentrated, I think.
Place is
Yeah,
not-
Gallus.
This place
Gallus was gonna. Gallus was gonna restore it. He was gonna cleanse it
Mm.
in the name of Morte.
Oh yeah, the goddess of death. Oh, you can start from
Mm.
here.
It was perfect for dealing with undead. Bring them actually dead. Bring them actual death.
Yes.
So, Shepard, you see that it is a blueprint written in written in old language. Actually, it's written in kind of like old common. Basically, it has more. It roughly translates to the structure shard engine. There's a more formal name to it, but I couldn't get the sense of it.
Is it out of character? Is it old Lingra?
It is old Ringer, yes.
Okay.
So you look at it and realizes that this is basic. This is an Argus engine. The blueprint to it. And you look around and you can see like it kind of makes sense. And you look at it. The scholar that shows it to him is an Arvanum scholar. And yeah, that's the scene at least.
So they got whatever this thing is, then they got into trouble with the Dragon Emperor boy, then they went to war. Dragon Emperor guy's a dragon, well, obviously, but he fought them in a dragon shape. I don't remember what happened in the ruins. Did they seal the dragon, or did they had a dragon of their own that they fought the dragon with? I don't remember.
Well, the dragon won, but they have something up their sleeves, down under.
Do any of our characters have experience with Argus at all? Like, do we have any knowledge?
No, you have seen them being used in cities to basically as a source of electricity. And
Is it like
they
is it like
make-
expensive?
Sorry?
Is it like an expensive thing? Like,
Oh, it's very expensive, yes.
so for whoever was using this, they were obviously very powerful in terms of economics, I guess.
Yep.
We're rich.
Okay.
Kind of expensive because that, and also like the Arvanum basically have monopoly on it, and keeps a very. We're talking about almost like vibranium level of constricting.
Well, there's only one more dial to go.
Down we go.
Might as well give it a ride.
I'm just saying, if we see those gems in this next one, we're touching balls.
Okay.
I mean, sounds fair, I guess.
You pull back, and as you pull back the waning crescent, you notice that it turns to back in when he first developed the what's the thing the dial. You can see like he's researching. You can see the blue robe guy researching on what's the thing on a on this on an Argus crystal on an Argus stone. It is a raw Argus stone, so not that much. And you can see the results. So basically, in each hallway, sorry, he in each hallway he wait no, yeah, the hallway that was now closed, not the catacombs. There's another one here that is now been closed as well. So there's a second entrance that have been sealed up probably, and you see that he basically is since it's in reverse, you can see that's the elemental stone that you guys are holding right now. But he goes into this hallway, comes out with a raw Argus ore. And you can see he is and it ends. You can see like at this point the time the scene is basically ends right, and when he managed to turn on the dial. So this is where it all begins. Like this is where like the playback the time starts recording the moment he finishes his he managed to create the moon dial.
Okay, I have a question. Have we seen, as time goes back, have we seen him use the dial?
No, only this once. You see him gets close to the dial and starts talking, but nothing. But the only time he actively interacts on the dial is when he just activates it.
Interesting. Well, I mean, if this is the end of the recording, can I look in the new door or whatever? Like, what is that way?
That way is filled up. You can see you can see that it's caved in.
Caved in. But that's in the present, right?
Sorry?
So in the present it is caved in, but what about in the past? Like
The
because
past
he
you can
just came
see
out of it, so
yeah. It's a straight corridor that has 4 rooms on the left and right. You can see in each corridor that it seems to be has this glow that there is a red, there is an orange glow, there is a blue, there is a this one of them has this water kind of like light that reflects on water. It shapes wiggly and all.
Does the light? Sorry, go ahead.
When you reflect light on water,
yeah,
refraction. Yeah.
Do our? Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. And the other two doesn't seem to have any light, but you can see there are trails of stone on the top left one.
Okay.
What was it, Alice?
Do our gems emit a similar sort of glow?
Yeah, it has the same color to it.
Hey, did anybody consider that maybe these gems may be Argus?
I did not consider it until now, but that is a fair point.
All right.
Treen, can you hold out your gem for a sec?
Or what?
I just want to compare it to the illusion here.
Okay, it's just a ball. He puts it into his pocket, holds it very tightly in his hand. Don't steal it.
No, I was just looking.
Does the gem look similar to what this hooded figure brought back out?
The structure of it's smaller, much smaller, because the one that the blue guy walks in with is the size of basically the size of a lawnmower, not a lawnmower. Yeah, the size of a lawnmower, basically.
What?
And he walks out with this pebble size.
Jesus. All right.
I say we break down this wall and go in there first.
Well, if this is Argus, these are basically a source of energy that will make sense for the sigils that we broke.
Yeah.
Right? It was a small power source, but this whole conundrum needed a big power source.
Yeah.
So he needed something bigger. That's probably buried somewhere, got looted or
It's
whatever.
probably down.
Maybe even below us. You know.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, and that staircase. So I say we go on the that corridor first and check things out.
We're gonna have to dig it up.
Well, the corridor that we just opened.
We can go
No.
through that one too.
The sealed up one first.
Okay.
So you guys go to the ones that you guys the walls you guys broke.
No, we should break down the second wall and go in there first.
I mean, it was
Okay.
caved in. That might take us a while.
You see, like it's a pile of rock rubble.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
shovel.
if we're complaining about hard work, we might as well just leave now, right?
I have a crowbar. Let's go.
So, as you guys begin to do a full excavation here, and you guys begin to lift up stone. As it will take some time, as you guys manage to pull out some stones and reveals like beyond here there is the entire corridor was. You realize that these stones are, after some like pulling out the initial rocks, you realize that this layer of stone, there's another layer of stone that is just granite.
Oh.
In fact, it's the mixture of multiple types of stone. There is limestone, there's granite, there's marble. You look at it, and it's a mixture of just stone.
Keep chucking. Train keeps chucking.
And every time you guys dig through, every time you guys pull a chunk out, a new type of rock is found. And you feel like and each time you dig, it moves just so slightly.
Forward or
It
backwards?
moves forward.
Towards us.
Yes.
Oh.
If something is churning these rocks and pushing it out.
Okay, I'm gonna stay next to the hole where Trin is, and Deimos is taking turns with Gallus, giving him the pickaxe, and I am taking turns with Trin, I guess, every now and then. Although Trin takes longer than anyone.
I don't know why you're saying I'm taking. I'm doing the most work because I can lift the most. I'm literally throwing rocks into the pool below us, making splashes. Ugh.
So this is gonna take what, a couple of hours?
Oh, Gallus keeps digging.
Okay.
You keep digging.
I'm
So
using
as you
my
guys keep
healing
digging,
abilities to make you guys less tired.
so as you guys spend your time digging continuously and some time, it will take some time. You guys realize that the entire corridor is filled in.
Oh, great.
You guys want to spend like the time to dig it all out.
I mean, in for a penny, in for a dollar, right?
Yeah.
I know you guys.
Maybe
I tried-
about 15 minutes in, Tune will be like, this seems like something like an excavation team like would need to do. Like, I mean, do we really want to see what's in 4 rooms? We you know, or whatever's beyond this corridor. There seems to be more downstairs than there is, right?
I don't think you realize, Dream, but if there's really Argus back here, not only are we rich, but we're also powerful. It's
How
definitely
rich? How rich?
I say we vote on it. We can always just, whenever we go back to the city, I don't think that anyone is gonna come here aside from goblins, and they are not gonna start mining. If we can go back to the city, get actually a mining expedition. Even if we do find Argus, we can, I suppose,
Yeah, but then
split it.
and just as a side, like, then the government will try to be like, well, that's ours.
Well,
We're gonna snatch that from you. Then you're not gonna pay. You're not gonna get paid a penny.
okay. What's going to sound like more effort, right? Traveling all the way back there, then back here, and then having to deal with all the BS of.
We have to go back to the swamp anyways.
It's not just the swamp. We'd have to go back to Eastport. But you know, if we spend a few more hours digging, we might at least get in one of these rooms.
I mean, that is true.
Well, I'm saying we don't have to dig out the whole corridor. We just have to get in one room.
Well, it's not like we're in a rush. Oscar already knows about our existence, and we killed the only person that can make the seals again, so it's not like they're gonna regenerate.
We don't know if Oscar can make them himself or not.
Well, we have the stones, so I would say that's probably not gonna happen, or has a very low chance. But I also see the other side that all this is gonna take a while. So how about, okay, since we still need to know what is downstairs, how about we split for a little bit? Some of us go downstairs and investigate what's down there. If it is just a tomb, then there's not gonna be anything fancy that we need to all be down there. Well, we just keep taking turns outside.
I don't have dark vision, so I'm just gonna start throat chucking. So
Yep.
it's up to anybody who wants to go down.
I think I have dark vision. Does anybody here not have dark vision?
Train.
Shane
I
does
don't.
not.
Oh,
What about the twins?
Wait,
we have their vision.
wait. Do I?
No. What are you expecting?
Yeah.
I'm
What
cut.
are you, Shepard?
No, wait, because I'm custom lineage. That's how I have the free feat. But I'm determining whether or not I'm forgetting if whether or not I grab dark vision or an extra skill proficiency. Because like I might change it during character creation, but never deleted it. You know.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
I mean, me and my brother are archaeologists that we have been doing this for a long while, and also we can see pretty well in the dark, so I think we can both go.
Okay. Yeah, I think I did take dark vision because I'm just counting skills, and I have 4 skills, which is normal. Because it's 2 class, then 2 background usually, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yo, hot take by the way. Dark vision should not be a racial trait.
Yeah, I don't have it. That's fine. I thought I selected
No,
it.
no. I mean, like, that's not what I mean. Like, it's not like races should not have the ability to get dark vision.
Bro.
Actual hot takes.
If you're a
Actual
cat,
hot.
Makes
cat
makes
don't
the
have
dark
that.
vision spell actually have value. Plus, now torches now actually have value, and pretty much anything that has light, the capability of creating light.
Yeah. Lore-wise, though, like, what do you do about the deep gnomes who live in darkness, right? Or the dwarves who live in, dark strongholds. They mine through the mountains.
I mean, it's more like the absence of the sun, if anything.
evolution trait, I think. Or that's how I like to see it. But yeah, I mean, either way, I have torches, so I mean, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I guess Gallus will say we're tree and digging, so anybody else who wants to go can.
So who's going mining?
The twins. Oh no, mining is Train and Gallus. The twins are going through the mirror place.
Yeah, and Shepard, where are you going?
Shepard?
Wait, what?
Which
You
side?
digging with us? Or going downstairs?
Us as in like the entire group?
No.
Me and
The party is splitting.
Oh boy.
Party is splitting between going continue mining this hallway or going down to the tomb.
I'll go down to the tomb with the twins.
Okay, so 3 people going to the tomb. Right,
If something
so-
happens, we
sorry.
will run.
Stay in the back, Phobos.
Yes, we will.
So at this point, as you guys went down, as the team separates and went down, and Shepard and the twins begins to make their way down, hearing the sound of click clacking from the upstairs. That's where we end today's session.
Okay.
okay.
Figure.
Nodders.